Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The Greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here, or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. Ashrathoraman. The Tree of Life is the heart of our Nightelf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold.
Insufficient gold.
Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors. So be it. Immediately.
We are preparing to leave this place, Priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess. We will reward you when you return.
More lumber is required.
The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Create more moon wells. More lumber is required.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. More lumber is required.
To train more troops, construct an ancient of war.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I stand ready. I heed the voice of Elune. I stand ready. The goddess calls. Point the way. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
So be it. I stand ready. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. Hinduli Rafa.
Your building is complete.
Anudora. I stand ready. Someone threatens the wild. Waiting on you. Point the way. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Okalamdor. In the name of Cenarius. Your move. Done. The goddess calls. Immediately.
Okalamdor. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. In the name of Cenarius. Anudora. In the name of Cenarius. Someone threatens the wilds. Anudora. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. Hinduli Ratha. So be it. Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. Immediately.
I'm listening.
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Anudora! I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune. In the name of Cenarius.
Your building is complete.
So be it.
Okalamdor.
Immediately.
Your building is complete.
In the name of Cenarius!
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone
Your
threatens the
building
wilds.
is complete.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune.
I stand ready. On your mark.
As the goddess
Your
wills.
building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. So be it.
Okalamdor. Let's get going.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I await your command.
Ashrathoraman.
Let's get going.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Hindu Rafa. Immediately. So be it. By Elune.
Okalamdor.
So be it.
Induli Rafa.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Your building is
Elune.
complete.
Immediately. By Elune.
Your
So be it.
building is complete.
As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. By Elune.
Okalamdor.
So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
Anudora.
Indurefa.
Okalamdor.
By Elune. Immediately.
Your building is complete.
By Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Indulirefa. I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora.
On your mark. Fair enough. One shot, one kill. I'll give it a shot. Fire.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
I await your command.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds?
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls.
I stand ready. Right away.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you. Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you.
Thora.
stand ready. Your name.
Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
Our gold mine is running low.
Say no more.
Okalandor.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
One shot. I stand ready.
I heed the voice of a wind.
Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wild.
Point away.
Our warriors have
I heed
engaged
the
the
voice of a
enemy.
wind.
On your mark.
Ashra Thora.
I stand
The
ready.
goddess calls. Ashra Thora.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the
Away.
wild.
Fire. I'll give it a shot. One shot.
Ashra Thora. I heed the voice of a
I
wind.
stand ready.
Someone threatens
Waiting
the
on
wild.
you. On your mark. Cry havoc.
The goddess calls.
On your mark. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the
away.
wild.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Heaven save us. The dead advance in waves.
We are no match for a force this fast. Quickly, my sisters, back to the trees.